You got it on YouTube?
You.
I don't see your countdown though. This is the first thing that come up.
It's there. Countdown is there. Countdown is there. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's the deal? What's the deal? It's too hot for all this. Girl, this look good. Girl, it's cancer shit. Hold on. Hold on. This thing look good. What's the deal? So we had the dinner table. I thought we were supposed to do it today because tomorrow we wasn't planning to do it, but it looks like we may end up doing the dinner table tomorrow. I mean the lunch table tomorrow as well because Coach can't make it today, but Trap wanted to do today because he can't make it tomorrow. So me and King is doing the heavy lifting.
Yeah, I got my rest, so you know. I have a few days off, so I'm ready for this.
So we're gonna make it crack. Shout out to Keisha B because we on the big screen. I didn't see the super chat. Keisha B, thank you for the $10. Shout out to every hood. We make the world go round. That is true. That is true. We definitely make the world go round.
What's the subject today?
What's the subject today? Let's see. Yes, we do win, my man. Subject today.
I'm trying to say he want to be tonight. He ain't show up yet.
Well, I don't know. Call Trap. See what's going on with him.
What's going on?
Today, I wanted to talk about Kendrick Lamar's GNX album being a rap thriller. LK from the Biz, hey, what's the deal? Trap say he'd be here in 10 minutes. He just texted.
Oh, okay.
He just put it in the comments. We still can't decide between the lunch table and, the lunch hour or the dinner table. Shout out to Mega Man. Stop at your line to yourselves. Kendrick is trash, mid at most.
Wow.
Oh, man.
You can get your thought out, huh?
Just horrible.
Man, get your thought out first before you read the comments, maybe.
We can talk about it. I am performing next weekend in Denver on Saturday. I'll be in Denver at a car show. King will be in Florida. I'll be in Colorado. So we started to tear up the country. We got to go to Australia. I got to go to Australia in September. We back in New York in August. I think we're ready to finally start putting out records. Shout out to every last legend who has been doing the features for my song and supporting me after I paid all of these dues. You feel me? These dues is crazy. Shout out to Pete. Chat wasn't working on X. That's some BS. Damn. It's gonna be a long year to finish out. You know what I mean? For hip hop, I'm really proud of the stuff the Clips are doing. Obviously, I love what my homeboy K Dot is doing. I love what Dot is doing, man. I'm just impressed, beyond impressed, and I'm grateful. You know, couldn't be happier. You know what I mean? Maybe if it was for me, then the only way I could be happy. But I ain't never been. It's a different level of joy when you have it for somebody else. No Ceilings Live, the dinner table. No Ceilings Live, the dinner table, right here on Digital Soapbox or on No Ceilings Podcast channel. We just passed a threshold, so we're figuring out a dope membership program. We're gonna do something special for the members. Not sure. I got to figure out what y'all want to pay for monthly. What would be worth your money? Start asking people for money and shit. You better have something special. But again, thank y'all. Please like this, click it twice. Let everybody know you in the house. If you're on Twitter, retweet this link. If you're on Facebook, share this post. We do this stream to support the No Ceilings podcast. Just dropped a great episode Tuesday. Conversations, concepts, and concerns with current hip hop. So really, really great episode. I've been right here, Jody. I've been right here, doing the thing, feel me? Doing the thing. But again, we do this stream to support the No Ceilings podcast. You can listen to it on Apple Podcasts, iHeart Podcasts, or any place you listen to your podcast from, Spotify, Apple, wherever, don't matter. No Ceilings Podcast, executive produced by Charlemagne, the Black Effect Podcast Network, and iHeart, and we're going to rebrand the podcast with a fresh episode dropping in a second. Y'all be on deck for that thing. Shout out to Tree. He said we need that PS5 app too. Facts. Kendrick Lamar shatters two more major records, thanks to GNX and Luther. It goes without saying that it's been a huge year plus for Kendrick Lamar. In February, the Compton hitmaker took home an impressive 5 Grammys on the 2025 awards ceremony. 5 Grammys for one record. I think that's a record, but nobody wants to talk about that. Like other people who got 5 Grammys at a show, but they're usually for an album and some songs. One song got 5 Grammys. I can't even express how proud I am with a young homie. This, of course, was all thanks to his hit Drake diss track, Not Like Us. Just a few days later, he performed it at the Super Bowl halftime show in New Orleans. This is far from all Kendrick has accomplished in 2025 so far. However, last November, he unleashed his 6th studio album, GNX, by surprise. It's been a massive success. Somebody said it was going to be a massive success. Shout out to Nick, EB, Fat, Squish, everybody in the chat. Lost, what's the deal? It's been a massive success and continues to take up space in the charts over 7 months after its release. It's been on the chart 7 months. Glass just told you guys this was his best and greatest album. I understand you like Good Kid, Mad City. It is a classic still. I understand you like Damn, it got some great records. I understand if you like To Pimp a Butterfly because it is very poetic and jazzy. I understand if you like Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, which is to me his Here My Dear by Marvin Gaye, or Here I Stand, Usher, those albums where they're really personal. But this GNX is really a cultural revelation. It is something special culturally. It's very contagious. And it gives you to me, the version of Kendrick that you guys truly deserve. Not the one that caters to you, but the one that he allows himself to be, and you can just enjoy it. It even recently broke a new record, becoming the longest running #1 in the history of Billboard's top rock album chart. It even recently broke a new record, becoming the longest running #1 in the history of Billboard's top rap albums chart. So there has never been a #1 album on the rap charts that stayed longer than GNX. GNX has been #1 on the rap charts the longest, longer than any other rap album in the history of the Billboard rap category.
I got a question for you.
Sure.
Is there any other songs on here you think that will keep this going?
Yeah.
That he released and it just so you got more hits on there. Huh?
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
One fan favorite track on the album, Luther featuring SZA, is also now the longest running #1 on the Hot Rap Songs chart. So not only does Dot have the longest reigning #1 rap album in Billboard rap chart history, but he also has the longest reigning #1 song with Luther in the in the rap songs chart history. That's incredible. That's incredible. Shit.
I want to see the next song he gonna put out when you say you got heat.
So look at it like this, right? The reason I called it Thriller is every record on this album is phenomenal, right? It's not like, hey, do you think these are the deepest songs? Do the songs make, are they talking about the blah, blah, blah? It's like, this is him at his apex as a record maker.
Mm-hmm.
He's 14 years of professional this year. This is him at his apex as a record maker. And every song is very much a special record. And the only thing that I could think of that's even remotely in the same arena is Thriller.
So you say like each song can stand up on its own?
Every last song.
It doesn't have to be in the whole album.
Every last song. Every last song. Every last song. The truth is, Thriller is the 7th single off of the Thriller album.
Mm-hmm.
They put out 6 singles before they ever got to Thriller. And with those 6 singles, some of them charted #1. They all performed very well. But the Thriller video, before the Thriller video, the album was at 2 times, 3 times platinum.
Mm-hmm.
The Thriller video, which came out over a year after Thriller came out, right? Because the Thriller album came out on November 29th, 1982.
Mm-hmm.
The Thriller single came out November 11th, 1983. So 6 singles in, he was at 2 to 3 times platinum. Right now, Kendrick Lamar is at 2 to 3 times platinum. All he needs is the next video to be Thriller.
And what did Thriller push Mike to after that?
5 to 6 million. 5 to 6 million. And the 30 million comes after his hair catches on fire, burns his head. He's on every news, station in the country, even the world, and everybody's starting to buy the album. A lot of people think, because we're in the know, even some of the biggest albums, it's still only a minute group of the population that's in the know. You know what I mean? When Michael Jackson's hair caught on fire and they was pushing him out on the stretcher and he put that thumbs up with that glove waving and wrapped up, I was on every news channel. I was on every news channel across America.
Yeah, I remember that.
And people went down, and it was such a great album. When they bought it, they was telling friends, hey, this Michael Jackson album is incredible. And here we are. He was doing $1 million a week. He hit that 30 million mark. So really, we just looking for this once in a lifetime video for whichever the next single is going to be. And we'll see the true promise of this album.
So let me ask you, you think this album could break what Mike did?
No, that's different.
You don't think it could break what Thriller did?
Yeah, no.
You don't think it'd do over 30 million?
No.
Really? Even with a good video?
No. Some traumatic would have to happen. I don't even want him to sell.
That's why you said that. Okay, you said the traumatic thing that happened to Mike pushed it over 30 million. Okay, I see.
Yeah, the traumatic incident that happened to Michael Jackson
is what pushed it over 30 million. Okay.
Is what took it from 6 million to 30 million. He started selling $1 million a week.
Okay.
So I don't even want him to chase that 30 million. Mm-hmm. At the expense of
something tragic happening.
Yeah. I don't want him to chase 30 million. Yeah. But I would love for him to chase that 5 or 6 million that Thriller sold.
Just off the video.
Off that final video and the final single.
So that was the final single and the final video of that album?
Yes, Thriller. Yes, sir. A whole year later. The label was trying to get him to move off of the Thriller album. They was like, okay, we did good with this. Mike is at 2 to 3 million. Mm-hmm. And he was like, nah, man, y'all got to keep working. And he kept doing things to market and promote the album. Mm-hmm. Even 7-8 months later, he had an award ceremony to have the label present him a double platinum plaque, like a public award ceremony, double or triple platinum plaque. He was already working his ass off, to keep marketing it. And when he came back to Sony with the idea for a special video with Thriller, Sony was like, nah, man, we done made some money. We can move on to the next album. It was the actual company that actually hated on Michael Jackson, MTV. They didn't want to play a black artist video. Mm-hmm. They financed the Thriller video.
Well, I bet you a lot of people didn't know that.
Yeah, MTV financed the Thriller video. They paid the $1 million that John Landis needed to complete Michael Jackson's idea. Remember, just a year before that, they didn't want to play Billie Jean. They didn't want to play Billie Jean.
But when they did play Billie Jean, their eyes open wide open for Mike.
Oh, it happened.
Their eyes were wide open.
It happened.
They're like, nigga, here's some money now. Do this. And they hit with that Thriller though.
And I remember the first day it came out, Trap was in Los Angeles. He came by the studio, and I listened to the album when I woke up, I saw it, I started playing it. I got in the shower, was getting myself together to come here. I got in the car and caught up. By the time I made it to the studio, which is not far from the spot.
You talking about GNX?
Yeah. One listen, I pulled up Trap was here. I said, Trap, this is his best album and it's gonna be his most successful album. Trap said, man, you crazy. It just came out. You just heard it. I'm like, I've been studying Black music now. Like, I've studied over 105 years of Black music. Mm-hmm. From the first Black recording with Mamie Smith to songs today. And I'm telling him, I saw the change, not being alive, but the study. I can see when the change happened in the 50s to this kind of modern day pop record with Ray Charles and how he started to shape it and doesn't get a lot of credit for pop records. I told him, I said, I studied enough records to know when it's a lot of really great records. And when I tell you this by far is his best collective group of records, every record on this project could stand up and be something special. It could stand up and be something special.
I don't think I heard the full record yet.
It's really good, man. It's impressive. It is impressive. It is impressive. And
what's good? What's happening? Yo, first, I want to say this. Can I say one thing real quick?
Sure.
Yo, King, you let this man sit over here and just say anything, B, and you just listen to this shit right now, B. Let the man just say this shit better than Thriller, B. Say what you can.
I didn't say that. I did not say it's better than Thriller. That's just crazy. You just made that liar. That's that.
What'd you say then, bro? What'd you say?
I said, I told everybody this was hip hop's Thriller, rap's Thriller. I did not say this is better than Thriller. What the fuck? You see, but this is what I be talking about, Trap, when y'all react on how y'all feel about what I'm saying.
Talking about Trap, you're correct. I would have said something if he would have said that, but he didn't. He said,
that's what I heard. That's what I heard.
He said that this album is not like Thriller. It's not gonna be hit Thriller's numbers, and he gave the reasons why.
We know they're gonna hit Thriller's numbers. No, that.
But listen.
But he says great like Thriller.
Listen, it is hip hop's Thriller.
Yeah, let me tell you something, right? You're gonna be highly disappointed when he go up in them damn Grammys and he don't win not one of them shits for that damn album, B.
I'm not. He won one song. I don't care what Grammys.
Oh, he won it for the songs. He ain't gonna win it for that. That album ain't gonna clean sweep in the Grammys.
That's not. No hip hop albums ever clean sweep at the Grammys. Don't anybody want to hear these Negroes rap? The whole country ain't tripping. We'll give y'all one song, my boy. We not finna. We don't know all this shit y'all talking about. All this TV's off and shit. Little Negro boy, we not with all that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying when I first heard this, I woke up that morning, right? You was coming to the studio. I started playing it. I got in the shower. I got dressed to it. I hopped in the car, drove to the studio, and I listened to the whole thing. And I told you, I said, this by far is his best album.
And I said, you out your goddamn mind. I said, you crazy, man.
This was going to be his most successful album and his greatest album.
And how you feel now, Trap?
I felt then it was a good album. I don't feel like it's his best album. I think out of his catalog, I put this album at number 3.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Where you put it at? What side would you put it at?
I ain't never even thought about it, man. But I probably listened to this album out of all this album the most. You know, but if people don't put it as the first, I understand. A lot of people are already connected to that Good Kid, Mad City. It's hard for people to just let that go.
To me, Good Kid, Mad City is like Off the Wall. So it's hard. Like a real Michael Jackson fan. So shout out to every real Kendrick Lamar fan. I am not a Kendrick Lamar fan. Let's start right here.
hate when you say that. B. That
I'm
shit
telling you
sounds
the
so
truth.
crazy. That sounds crazy.
I'm
Yeah.
not a Kendrick Lamar fanatic. That's my friend, and I think he's unbelievably talented as a rapper. I enjoy some of his songs, but I am not a fanatic of Kendrick Lamar. I'm not, bro. He's my friend, and I support him because he's my partner, and he dope. And he's dope. But I am not a fan of Doc. Again,
he sounded real free on his GNX album. Like he sounded free. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm on one. I'm turning up. I'm having fun. Fuck all that other shit.
Shout out to Faster Vanilla Gorilla. Yes, fan is short for fanatic. I am not a fanatic of Kendrick Lamar's music.
Shit still sound cold though.
I can see why people don't put it as that. You know
I'm
what I mean?
not,
It's
bro.
just like, it's a hell of a successful album. It is his most successful album though.
Shout out to I Am Miss Tia. That sounds crazy, Malone, but okay, I get it. Y'all like passes, always back up Dot. Dot is my friend. That's my friend. That's not. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fanatic. I grew up listening to Scarface and Jay-Z and Snoop, and I have a ton of rappers that I'm a fanatic of Ice Cube. Dot is a
you ain't no fanatic Ice Cube. Cut it out. You want to talk about that man like that? You're fanatic Ice Cube. You won't do that. You ain't about to do that. You won't be talking about that man like that. No, you're not.
I'm a fanatic of Ice Cube.
So you're a fanatic. You're a fanatic of many different rappers.
How people feel about you and Cube, man?
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, Westside? Stick a talk. You're a fanatic of Cube.
You ain't gonna never be able to shake that.
You and Cube. I don't have
nothing. You're a fanatic of Cube now. You wouldn't talk about Scarface like that.
I didn't say nothing about Cube or Scarface. What the fuck ever said about Cube, dog?
They hold on to that one moment, man. That one moment when you said what you said about Cube, and
I didn't say nothing negative in that moment. If I told you Scarface was walking around the studio barefooted with a pool table and his feet look like slaves, it don't change how I'm a fanatic is.
That don't got nothing.
Y'all have to stop. Listen, y'all got to stop I'm not sucking penis because I love your shit.
Pause.
No, I'm just telling you the truth.
They're not gonna stop though.
I still can say something about you that's not favorable, and I still tell you to death.
Not on the internet. They don't interpret it that way.
I don't care. That's what. So I'm talking to y'all. So
right.
That nigga Scarface looked like he had been picking cotton barefooted for 30 years. But you can't tell me that nigga ain't a god on this microphone, and culturally he's a phenomenon.
So you telling me you could judge his people out his clothes though?
Hands down. You should, if you seen him, you understand why.
So how was he dressed though?
I don't remember his outfit, nigga.
But he was there.
Remember his feet though.
So if I remember that,
his outfit, not his outfit.
So trap. Think about it. I remember some shit like that. What they had to look like for me to remember. Think about what they had to look like for me to remember. Shout out to Squishy. Glass and Trap both just sending. No, I'm not Squish. I'm not saying I be dead fucking serious. I could be a fanatic of somebody, you feel me? And I don't have to, you know what I mean? I still like I'm a fanatic of Rick Ross.
It just sounds crazy when you say that though, bro.
Yeah, really, you're a fanatic of Rick Ross.
I think Rick Ross music is the cat's pajamas, my boy.
Oh wow.
Fanatic of Rick Ross.
I'm a fanatic of Rick Ross music. I hear Rose music, I be like, this nigga shit isn't. He did a song with the Neptunes. I was like, man, this nigga's so motherfucking good.
You like that new Pharrell and Rick Ross song?
Yes.
You like that too?
I just love this motherfucking music, man. I don't fucking know.
Ross dope.
That don't also mean I'm gonna kiss his ass, and I love his music. I love his music. I love his music, and I love him as an artist, but I'm not with none of that shit. If I say something, that's what it is.
Is his music entertaining?
That nigga music is incredible and entertaining. Yeah, that nigga Ross music is.
I listen to Ross. I throw some Ross on.
I be jamming that shit, man.
Shuffle some Ross.
Doing his stories is not true.
Hey.
It's entertainment.
Okay.
That nigga is, man. Shout out to Angel Diaz. Mafia music. I remember when that shit came out. I can remember it yesterday. It's super clear. I got a feeling, nigga, really that my money be the roof. Look up at the sky, like honey, where the roof.
Mafia music 2 probably was better than that shit though.
What? Nigga, that shit used to give me chill bumps, nigga. What? Straight up. Shout out to Damon.
So
I'm
you're not.
disappointed. Don't be disappointed.
You're not really. You're not really into authenticity, then, huh?
Shout out to Antoine Jackson, but y'all was shit on Drake, laughing my fucking ass off. I'm sorry, that's contradictory. Nobody never said Drake music don't jam, nigga.
Damn, Drake music crazy. You crazy?
Antoine, what the hell you talking about? Nobody ever said Drake music don't jam. Nobody shitting on Drake about no motherfucking music or nothing. Bro, everybody know Drake got some songs that jam. What do y'all do? Listen.
That's what they heard.
Y'all have to find space in your mind to compartmentalize thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
It's not one stream of thought. I love motherfucking Nonstop. That's my favorite Drake song.
Nonstop. What song is that?
Nonstop, niggas. It's one of the hardest gangster rap songs in the world.
Yeah, my favorite song from Drake is "Hold On, We're Going Home." That's my shit right there. That's my shit. That R&B shit. I call that rap.
Every time I hear that, going home, I think a Cartman for you. That's all fire too. No,
that's his only timeless song to me.
Everybody, Drake got songs for everybody. Y'all gotta stop saying niggas shitting on Drake like Drake music ain't good or none of that. Bro, he lost a battle and he going out on some whole shit. That don't mean we don't like his music. We just think he on some punk shit. Shit, so what? Nigga, he on some punk shit. He didn't record, he lost a battle, he trying to sue the label because of a rap song. That's just some punk shit. Nigga, so what? He lost a battle, we teasing. He lost. Y'all just be whining and shit.
Did you like his last album?
I didn't listen to it. But I'm not a Drake fan neither.
Okay.
Nonstop is a gangster rap song, nigga. That nigga talking crazy in that motherfucker.
What song is that? I don't know Nonstop. What song is that?
What's that fucking song? Boom, 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 boom.
Drake?
Yeah, that motherfucker hard as a motherfucker. One of them southern niggas gave me that shit.
I mean, you'll just be like completely
a hater.
No, nobody.
You'll be hating and being if you say you cannot like some music and
it's when he do
still be good.
Yeah, it's when he rap those bars and then he whisper the ad-libs behind it. You know what I'm talking about?
I remember the title of the song. I don't even regret.
No, stop. Let me look it up.
6-23, like I'm LeBron.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
That song fire.
I know what you're talking about.
This a rollie, not a stopwatch.
Yeah.
That shit fire, cuz like, man, if a nigga make jamming records, man,
somebody gonna clip that shit right there. You know that, right?
That's cool. I don't give a fuck, Chris.
Yeah. Malone was big enough Drake.
So what? If you look through my tweets, I used to big him up all the time. Bro, I don't dislike this nigga. Again, y'all be always get it that y'all think I dislike cuz. I don't dislike cuz he on some punk shit. I do the same thing to my homeboy from the set, nigga, if he was on some punk shit. Nigga, you battling against my homeboy. My homeboy served you, broke you down, nigga. It didn't mean I thought you was a worthy adversary. Nigga, that's why it's a big deal. Nigga, you worthy, nigga. The homie maxed you out. You crying about it. You making excuses. So now we teasing you. This how gangbanging work.
Yeah,
what y'all want me to do?
He definitely maxed that nigga out.
What y'all want me to do?
Terribly.
He on some punk ass shit because he lost a battle. Yeah, I'm teasing his punk ass. He's on some punk shit. That don't mean I don't like it.
But you're still fanatic. Oh no, you're not a fan of Drake. That's right.
I'm not a fanatic of Drake. I'm not a fanatic of pretty much no nigga younger than me. So let's start right there, Chris. That might be the truth.
That could be the truth.
I think I'm not a fanatic of no nigga younger than me.
That could be what it is.
Yeah, I'm not, because I heard it already. But I tell you one thing, with this album right here, Doc kicked the shit out of me. However I kept Doc out the conversation in my own personal mind with Snoop, Jay-Z, all them niggas, Cube and them, he kicked the shit out of me with this album. This album, I was like, okay, this album is as good as I heard all my favorite nigga drop out.
Just floated all over that motherfucker, man. The production was dope. The songs were dope.
Let me ask you a question, right?
Yeah. Shout out to Rough TV. These niggas can't criticize someone they like. Niggas is soft. Oh God, Rough. Niggas is soft.
Let me ask you a question, right?
All the niggas I like. Fuck y'all. Y'all can kiss their ass. I could like you. You could be my homeboy. You do some old punk shit. If I did some punk shit, I would expect the same. Go ahead, Trap.
So what was your? I'm gonna ask you this, right? So what was your response after you heard Mr. Morale, what did you suggest to him the type of music he should be making?
I didn't suggest a type of music he should be making.
Which route should he be going with his music creation?
Listen. The same thing I tell everybody: hip hop is the movement of we and not the movement of me.
And do you feel like this album was a movement of we and not a movement of me?
It definitely was. He went straight. This was like his version of like, it's almost like his doggy style.
Yeah, bro, damn. I swear to God, you know how hard it is to make my funeral list songs that niggas gonna play at my funeral.
What song is that gonna be off the album?
Nigga, Whacked Out Murals. Okay. Whacked Out Murals, nigga. When I die, nigga, they gotta play Whacked Out Murals, nigga. I'm be 99, nigga. 100. They gotta play it right then and there, nigga. Whacked Out Murals, nigga. That nigga made a song so much. Listen, Ross don't got a song on my funeral list, and he one of my favorites. Scarface got one, Never. Jay-Z got one, Never Change. Kendrick got one, Whacked Out Murals.
Never change. Get the fuck out of here, man. What? Hell no.
Never change every day. This is Jay. I never change.
Whacked Out Murals ain't on that shit.
No, Whacked Out Murals.
Touch your soul?
No, that touched my energy.
Okay, I get you.
Yesterday, somebody
you looking at it from a production standpoint, Trav.
What he was saying though, West Side too. What Jay was saying,
that's regular for me. Yeah, that's
bricks. I had to fall back.
Hold up. The love and hate is definite without a cure. All this talk is bitch made. That's on my Lord. I kill them all before I let them kill my joy. I done been through it all, but you didn't endure. It used to be fuck that nigga, but now it's plural. Fuck everybody. That's on my body. My blick first, Crip, then God got me. I watch them pander with the backhanded compliments. I put their head on the Cuban link as a monument. I pay homage and I always mind my business. That's my life story, cuz he had to channel into my mind and write that fucking song. The whole song is Glasses Low.
The whole album's Glasses Low, really. The whole album's Glasses Low, really. I'm just gonna say that.
When he was writing that shit, he was like, what would Glasses say? Because I swear to God, riding in my GNX with Anita Baker in the tape deck, this gonna be a sweet love. Fuck a pot, what? I'm off war every day and my shit sagging. That nigga is speaking my whole life. I hit that nigga 100 times like, nigga, thank you for this song. It's my life creep. Never by Scarface. I will never make a promise that I know I couldn't keep, and I will never surrender information on my voice to the police. It be certain things rappers say that just be like my whole life. Jay-Z never changed. Like, that's my life. Whacked Out Murals is on that list. That shit on that list, cuz when I hear Whacked Out, I'll be like, this nigga is talking for me, cuz what? This is what I wanted to say.
That's what I be saying, though, Ken. You let a nigga say anything, bitch. You sitting over there with him right now, Ken. He just compared fucking Whacked Out Murals to motherfucking Never Change.
It is. It's different energy. One is for my heart. One is for my motherfucking energy.
Soul. Okay. Soul.
No, Never is my soul by Scarface.
What? Never's your soul?
Never changes.
That's my heart. That's your heart.
That's my heart. Whacked Out Murals is my energy in existing. That shit should be in the Bible, Squish. The lyrics to Whacked Out Murals could be in the damn Bible.
Not the nigga off his feet, but I crawl back.
Oh, yeah.
A1 credit got more crack.
From the first
to the fifth came it all back.
If I ain't a hustler,
what you call that? This before rap. This is all facts. Come on, bro.
Yeah. What?
Oh, I heard that song when I first heard that song.
Think about me from Good Kid, G. Whacked Out Murals.
Nah, that sing about me is crazy,
dude. Nigga, sing about me. I don't give a fuck about that.
You don't like that. Not to say you don't like it, but you don't. I don't understand you don't appreciate that shit.
How I'm living is everything. Whatever y'all do about the LOC when I'm gone, that's y'all business.
You know why? I know why you like that. Yo, West Side. I know why he liked that song so much. To do the knowledge, whacked out murals.
Oh shit! What?
Who mills you? Don't do it, bro. Leave it alone.
Come on, Trap.
Shout out to Squishy. Let him use you.
I was wrong.
Listen, when that song come out,
because that shit we're gonna have Snoop Dogg on that shit. You know we're gonna have Snoop Dogg on that shit, right?
or what?
Yes. That's when he had like a little shot at Snoop for the AI shit and all that shit like that.
Right? Snoop hurt his feelings.
Snoop hurt his feelings.
Yeah, he said he hurt his feelings.
Shot at Snoop.
He leg shot him.
He said, I couldn't believe it. His feelings was hurt. That I used to feel that way.
Big the Nas on that shit, right? Big the Nas on that shit.
You and them don't fuck with me like nigga. I'm your illegitimate.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you can feel that shit like that.
It's not just one thing, Trap. It's the complete energy. It's when you ride around in the city and you know niggas really.
That's why he was able to channel this energy because he took it personal. It's actually he wasn't afraid to say like, no, this shit personal. That's why he did what he did the way he did it. You can see it, you can hear it. Like, fuck it, y'all niggas got me fucked up. Like, but
that is my energy, Trap. Y'all got me fucked up. That is the greatest y'all got me fucked up song in the world. Y'all got me fucked up. The niggas expect somebody whacked out my murals. Nigga, yesterday somebody whacked out my mural. That energy will make you niggas move to Europe.
I got you.
But it's regular for me. That's cool. That's for sure. The love and hate is definite without a cure. That shit is what? As soon as I heard, I was like, oh my God. If I might be a fanatic of Kendrick at this point.
Oh, but you just said you was. You don't have to bounce back and forth with this shit, bro. See what your energy ain't, B.
No. I'm saying this album is so fucking great. I'm like, this could make me a fucking fan. If he put out an album like this, I'm like, okay.
He's not gonna do that though. He's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do that again. He's not gonna do that again.
I don't think so neither.
He going back to regular routine. Regular routine doing fucking what do you call shit? Nobel Peace Prize albums and shit like that, B.
He doing albums for y'all. Yeah. On the beach.
Hip hop niggas.
Yeah, all y'all niggas. Dry beach. Some shit like that. Yeah. Some shit like that. Silent noise. That's how y'all like it. Silent noise.
He ain't doing that again for y'all.
Dry water.
Y'all got y'all album. I don't want to hear no more.
Dry water.
Every 4 albums you get it.
No. That's what he get. Dry water. He gonna be talking all that shit y'all like. These white folks. Hey. And I'm not mad. My homeboy got his lane. Do your thing. He made me one. That's all I ever needed. One. This whole album is glasses. If Kendrick never...
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
You are the executive producer of this album.
And spiritually, Mr. Taylor, are you a fan of Peekaboo? What? What? Nigga, what? Man, that shit's on fire. All this shit fire.
Yeah. I used to go between Peekaboo and Hey Now. Like I used to be like,
Hey Now my shit too. Hey Now my shit too. I like
so motherfucking fire.
Yeah.
Never got his ass whooped until he opened up that can. Man, nigga, Chike go, hey, Cook, listen.
Ike went crazy on that shit.
Listen, man. Listen.
Ike might have got him on that shit for real, tell you the truth.
Ike was getting busy.
He might have got him on that shit.
I think I like my Mac touching yams.
He might have got him on that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Energy on this shit was so fucking rewarding. It was like something I never felt before. I just love it, man. Listen, ask this motherfucker. Charlamagne, ask him. Charlamagne to see this and ask him.
What?
He gonna say, Glasses ain't never called me about an album as much as
I was there after you heard this shit, bro. I was literally there. Bro, I walk in the studio. This man goes, this is the best album Kendrick ever came out with. Yo, bro, we 25 minutes in, B. It just came out. I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about, bro? It's the best album he ever came out with. I'm telling you right now, Trap.
Calm
down, man.
Type of shit I'm on you wouldn't understand.
It was
Type of
your West.
shit
That shit was
you
crazy.
wouldn't understand. Big dog business. I cannot hold your hand. Broke bitch business. I cannot be your man. Never got his ass whooped until he opened up that can. Damn. Hey, that nigga was talking crazy. He's playing the opposite around me. I'm gonna tell you, turn it off. Hey, cuz when I tell you this album so motherfucking good, I haven't felt like that shit since
It's only one reason, bro. It's only one reason. It sound like where you from. That's only why you do that for right there, B.
How many songs on it?
What?
Well, how many songs on it?
Hold on, my shit went out. Okay, what you say?
How many songs is on it?
What, about 12 to 14? 12, yeah, 12.
It's 12 reasons.
Because they all sound like Cali. That's why. Because it all sound like Cali.
I can't say it sound like Cali. Like,
yes, it do.
I think it got a good pace. But you know what I really appreciate the most about the trap? And I told him the same thing. He stopped catering to y'all.
Yeah.
He stopped worrying about what y'all think. He stopped worrying about people.
Y'all meaning who? Y'all meaning who, though?
Like, all y'all fucking new Kendrick fans and shit who be talking about all them dry ass beach houses and shit.
That nigga he took that shit back to getting dropped off at the house parties in the hood and how niggas just live and talk and
that's why I love that shit.
With it. Like, now I'm just
I love that shit. That's fire though. That's dope though, bro. That's dope. That's super dope. That's like, yo, listen, man. That's like if
I mean, what do you want me to like Rock La Familia more than the Blueprint?
That's what I'm saying right there, though. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying right there. You're right.
You like I like Rock La Familia more than the Blueprint.
That's what I'm saying right there. That I would never. I don't like Rock La Familia. I hate when niggas question a classic, bitch.
I liked it, but I got what was going on. Like he made it for me to like, so I enjoyed.
You like it because of the Rick Rock beats. That's why you like that shit, because of the Rick Rock beats, B. I ain't like that album.
That's not what I'm saying, Trap. What I'm saying is I don't like it more than I like the Blueprint.
Keep it a buck. That's why you like it. That's why you like that. Nobody like Rock La Familia.
I also like Blueprint. I like Blueprint more than like Rock La Familia because Blueprint is how I feel about New York. That's the energy when I'm in New York. Before I ever went, I knew that's what it felt like.
Yo, that shit was great. I'm gonna tell you, bro, when GNX, my bad, yeah, West Side, what you say?
Blueprint is the go-to when it comes to them Jay-Z out. That motherfucking Blueprint hard.
So y'all putting Blueprint over Reasonable Doubt?
Hell yeah.
I judge you. I judge you.
You should.
I judge you.
I'm playing both. I tend to play them both.
I judge you.
You should.
I'm judging you.
I like American Gangster too.
I like American Gangster too.
Yeah.
That's American Gangster number 4.
4.
And Black Album, I fuck with the Black
number 3.
Black Album number 3. Reasonable Doubt. Blueprint 2.
Blueprint, Reasonable Doubt.
You know why you can never do that, bro? Because Reasonable Doubt was the album that he actually was sitting down there putting the pad, and I'm saying this is my last album I ever gonna write.
All I care about the finished
bro, he didn't go into Blueprint saying, yo, this is my last album right here. I'm only writing this album and that's it. When it came to Reasonable Doubt, it was like, yo, I'm only writing this album, and after this album, I'm never writing another music again. He went into that shit like that.
Yeah, I don't care.
What you mean you don't care?
I don't
understand. Going into yeah.
Is it jamming or it's not?
And it was jamming.
It's jamming, but it ain't fucking with Reasonable Doubt.
You mean it ain't fucking with Blueprint?
I mean, shoot, Blueprint.
Yeah, no. You said it right. No, don't fix it. Don't fix it, B. The nigga bust a tire. Let that nigga run around with a flat tire. B. Don't fix his tire, B. He said it right.
Blueprint, Reasonable Doubt, Black, American Gangster.
What's 5?
For me personally, probably Volume 2. I hate to say that.
I can't stand you.
I hate to say it. Shit.
I'm giving it to Volume 1 before that.
That's the Babyface record on that.
I understand why you like
No, he went to Hard Knock Life. I could agree with that.
Yeah.
I would think you said Blueprint too. My bad.
No. I
heard niggas say that shit before.
Basically, got a few.
Hold on. I can't hear you. What you say? I can't hear you.
There's a lot of records on Blueprint 2 that I like though.
Yeah, but it cut to 16 songs. It'd have been great. It'd have been great for.
I used to play the Blueprint 2.1. This is how much of a Jay-Z fan I was. I bought Blueprint 2 and Blueprint 2.1.
Yeah, 2.1 was a perfect album.
Young Chris was my shit.
Yeah. Yo, Young Chris got an
shit's
album
cool.
with Dave East they put out.
Yeah,
Yo,
that's
what's
dope.
that?
It's funny.
Yeah, why? You heard it yet?
Nah, but I'm a fan of Chris, and I know Chris. I like Chris as a person too.
Chris dope. Chris super
Chris
dope.
is hella dope. And he a
Got
cold nigga.
Lucky said Reasonable Doubt, Volume 1, Volume 2, American Gangster. I hate when people put Dynasty in their top 5. I can't stand it. Everybody got that shit in their top 5. Ruffin, look at Ruffin. Blueprint. He said Blueprint, American Gangster. Yo, mute Ruffin for 25 minutes, bro. The nigga just said Volume 3. Volume 3 should not be in your motherfucking top 5. What the fuck? Are you crazy,
You never
Ruffin?
know what Jay-Z song niggas like, man. Jay-Z album.
You talking about the Snoopy song? Oh, the Snoopy song? Party Life my shit, Nick. Nick, Party Life? Yo, bro, when I first heard Party Life Party Life different. That's that shit, American Gangster.
Volume 3 for sure would be lower for me.
Volume 3 right there next to fucking Kingdom Come.
Yeah.
No,
I might even like Kingdom Come better than
yeah,
Damn, they talk so bad about Kingdom Come. Damn, they talk so bad.
But you know what's crazy? Let me tell you something, right? I don't know if you was in there one night, right? So one night we was up in the clubhouse, and it was crazy because the dude who engineered the intro for Kingdom Come was in the room. The nigga named Ikaro was in the room, right? And the nigga broke down for us, like, yo, the reason why Kingdom Come didn't get received the way it was. So the nigga got caught up on it's when he first became the president of Def Jam. He's moving around and shit. So, and he was like, yo, they told me, you gotta deliver this album, yo. No matter what you do, you gotta deliver this album, no. We need an album from you. So he moved around. He had different engineers doing the album. It wasn't a locked in thing that he was doing with one producer, with no one engineer. So a lot of this shit was being done while he was on his tour of the world to give out water and shit like that. So it was all different engineers. That's why the album's not so cohesive though. You know what I'm saying? But if you hear the album, though,
I don't know if it's just sonically not cohesive. So first off, I like Kingdom Come. So I like Kingdom Come. I wrote a blog about it on MySpace. Me and Mac 10 argued about it.
What was
it's not cohesive, bro.
Besides, I know on there. What else? What was the lead song? Was that the?
It was I Know. It was Rock Boy with the lead song.
30s the new 20s.
30's the new 20s hard as a motherfucker. 30's the new 20s still hard.
It was all tough.
His chair. You know what it was? It was
sonically, bro. I'm telling you.
It wasn't just the Sonics, though. It was the first time Jay-Z didn't talk about selling dope. That was a lot. Like, I was already...
he didn't talk about selling dope in that whole album?
Not at all. That was the first album he didn't rap about selling dope.
So with the song, The Emery, it wasn't really about... You feel like it was about selling dope?
Really about dope, no. And I think it threw everybody off because, remember, he had retired, he came back just 2-3 years later, and not one song is talking about selling dope. So it's really polished, really mature and grown. And a lot of people really struggled to swallow that from him. You know what I mean? It was tough. But I liked it because I was such a fan of Jay-Z. You know what I mean? Like, I was
because you was 20, you was 28 years old, and the nigga was saying you 30 with the new 20s, and you was like, yeah, nigga, I'm about to get in my 30s, man. You about to start get 30s, you like, yeah.
Not that, so you know what it was? It was
Party Life was crazy.
No, what it was, bro.
Party Life was on what's
I just enjoyed him so much as a creative and as an intellect that even listening to the music, it's not so much the records, as much the records is cool too, but I just like what Jay-Z did at that point. I like everything that Jay-Z was on for a long time. Like, the first critique of Jay-Z for me didn't come until probably Blueprint 3. That's when I was like,
what's about Amanda Carter?
I ain't really care. Like, when it started getting that far, it started being like, remember I told you, I started feeling like it became pop records.
Yeah. No, I think that was
Timberlake. That big
that was Timberlake. Yeah, that was Timberlake.
You know what I mean? He started getting very much like...
That was crazy, though.
He knew he was mainstream.
They had a kilo. They had a kilo on his neck. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, he knew he was in a mainstream position, so he started like making mainstream kind of hip hop, for lack of a better term. So I kind of was like, the first time I was cool with it. Then remember he bounced back with American Gangster, so I love American Gangster, bro. Like
too.
That's probably the second album I play the most out of all Jay-Z albums outside of Blueprint is American Gangster.
Then he helped him with that album, right?
Yeah.
And JD, like JD's contribution is dope. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, he did a couple. You know, your boy did one of them shits too, though. Tunk did one of them. Yeah, Tunk did one of them.
Say hello. That shit.
Yeah, crazy.
So I think what it was with Kingdom Come, I wrote a blog about this on MySpace, bro. No lie. And I was talking about like how they wouldn't let everybody grow up in hip hop. Like people didn't want him to grow up and grow out of selling dope. And I liked it. I just liked the album. I thought it was cool. Like it was. Don't
That's
be wrong.
Crazy, right? That they didn't want that. That's crazy how they didn't want that. It's funny how the times change, right? They didn't want to let him grow up then, but now niggas on the internet are criticizing you for not growing up.
Yep. Who grew up first, Nas or Jay-Z?
Nas was always grown.
Nas was grown.
Nas rapped like he was 57 the first day.
That's a fact.
Nas rapped like he always had his shit together.
That's a fact.
Nas could be selling his soul, opening casinos, doing all kind of uncultural, fucked up shit.
How the fuck is that uncultural? We ain't about to do that. We ain't about to do that.
Look,
we ain't about to do that. Hold on, let me smoke right now. Because
let me say this because I don't want to.
No, we're gonna get into it. No, you're going in that gym bag. You're going in that gym bag. There you go. Let's go.
Just listen, Trap, because I don't want to do this because he's one person that I would never really want to speak badly about him. You know what I mean? Like, I think he's that cool of a person. But you can't tell me selling alcohol to black people and creating places where people can gamble, knowing the circumstances we in, that does not scream conscience.
I'm responding to you right now, right?
I don't want to talk about it.
No, hold on. I'm gonna keep it. All right, we can move it on from this. Let me just say it right now, right? Let me say one thing real quick, right? So you just said the alcohol, serving alcohol, and gambling. Well, listen, man. I just when I leave here, I'm gonna go to the G spot. You know what I'm saying? With a bunch of black cultured motherfuckers that they call it the gambling spot, bro. You know what I'm saying? So then, and then you know what? As we there right there, we might just drink a little bit of drinks though, B, which is amongst culture shit. Yo, Wu-Tang went to the commercial. Wu-Tang went to the commercial for St. Ives. For St. Ives, bro. Called Special Brew. And they ain't the most cultured motherfuckers in the fucking industry.
I was 22.
We can move on now.
Yes, I don't want to spend my time talking about this man. Like I love what this man does. I'm not even a fanatic of Nas, but I just love what he means to people, black people. So I would never want to
ever going down that man for fucking doing a casino.
I'm not doing that. God
damn it! I'm saying ain't culture.
I can't tell the truth, bro. Shout out to
you put that fucking dodge about shit though.
But the casino is not acceptable, Bob. That's the point. Selling drugs is not acceptable. We only accept it from
gambling is legal. Gambling is legal.
I don't care about the United States of America when it comes to moral. God damn it, Trap! I just said I didn't want to.
I'm getting all these white motherfuckers come in there and spend that damn money. It's fucking fucked up though right now. We don't go to the motherfucking casino. We go to the motherfucking G spot.
Doing this. Stop, please. Stop.
Right. Hey, Trap, I got a question.
Please stop.
Glasses.
Yeah.
The other day, did you say everybody drinks and smoke weed stuff is gay?
What do you say? I hear what you say. Get in the mic. What do you say?
Huh?
Say it again. Say it again, King, please.
I said the other day, did you say that everybody that drinks and smokes weed and stuff is gay?
He said that shit, B.
Did you say
that?
That came back around to me. I heard.
That's not true.
That's not what
he didn't say that. He said if you do it, you can fuck around and do a gay activity after doing it.
Yes.
That's what he said.
I did say that.
That's what he said. It can cause you to do a gay activity.
I tell everybody at the community all the time, them mushrooms are how you sucking a dick.
That's crazy, dude.
So that's how you said it.
Yes. That's what happened to Pup.
No, it ain't, bro. You ever heard this? You ever heard this term? You ever heard the term where they say, yo, money only brings out the true person that you are? So whoever you was before you got the money, you know what I'm saying? Once you get the money, you end up being the person that you was the whole time.
So Trap is blaming the money for him.
No,
No. Bro, what the fuck? Pause.
Not the
Pause.
drugs. Trap
Pause.
said money.
Pause.
You
No, I
said
didn't.
drugs.
No, I didn't. Did I say something wrong just now? I said it the right way. Can I
you
say
said
what
it
I?
right, man.
Okay, I thought I did. Yeah, yo, King, man, bro. Well, I give it, bro. Please show me. Let me just smoke right now. Let me smoke right now, King. Hold on, man. Let me smoke.
All I'm saying, I don't want to talk about that. Listen, I think Nas means is too much to black people that I personally know for me to ever really truly have overtly loud critique about. So I don't really want to say that. You know what I mean? Michael Jackson, hold up. Lex says Michael Jackson and now Nas. Glasses say something negative about Too Short. Won't happen. Of course I would. He's short.
He had bad teeth when he first came in the industry too, but he got him shit fixed.
He got him fixed.
He got him fixed though.
Look, I don't have anything bad to say about Nas or Michael Jackson. I'm just saying, look, I don't want to talk about this because y'all not finna make me be talking about Nas. And
you ain't about to duck and dodge and walk around this shit, B. Talk about it, B.
No.
Oh God.
That's how much I think of Nas, bro. Like I'm not a Nas fanatic neither, but I just think he means so much to black people and people that I know personally, like that come from the same communities. Like,
all right. So man, this right.
You don't hear nothing, too much bad shit about Nas.
Yeah, like I don't want to be one of them. I like Nas, bro. Like, even though I'm not a fanatic, I just think he got the soul of a nigga 57 when he was like 20. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to, he means too much. Niggas need Nas. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really, whatever he's doing.
Like a nigga that never yelled in his life.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Because I see he always try his best. A lot of stuff I see in Kendrick reminds me of Nas as an artist too. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like a direct correlation too. Even Nas, when I first started listening to Nas, even if I wasn't into the music, I always respected and got it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this nigga really is on some amazing writer. That's what happened. You know what I mean? He's an amazing, like he's something that's so necessary to the culture. You know what I'm saying? My favorite Nas album is I told you, Life is Good.
What the fuck?
It's my favorite Nas album.
It's a good album. That's number 3 on the list, though. But that ain't the best thing.
I don't even play. All I play from Nas is Life is Good and Stillmatic.
You don't play It Was Raining?
No, not no more.
You don't play Shootouts?
Nah, not no more. I play Kanye West and Nas We Major. That's my favorite Nas verse. I know, right? Out of all the verses. Mm-hmm. I heard the beat, not to know what to write. First line should be about the hoes of the ice.
Both flows will be nice.
Rap about big paper or the black man's plight. At the studio console, ask my man to the right, what this verse sound like? Should I freestyle it right? Said Nas, what the fans want is Illmatic still. Picked up the pen and pencil and jotted what I feel. Been like 12 years since the nigga first signed. Now I'm a free agent, and I'm thinking it's time to build my very own Motown. Because rappers being deprived of executive 9 to 5, and he just built his own Motown with legendary black hip hop acts. And it hurts to see these companies be stealing the light. And I love to give my blood, sweat, and tears to the mic. So y'all cop the LP and y'all fiends got dealt. I'm Jesse Jackson on the balcony when King got killed. I survived the livest niggas around. Lasted longer than more than half of these clowns. Look, I used to cook before I had the gang to. Either way, my change came like Sam Cooke.
Whoa. Yeah, like better than Tupac. He better than Tupac. Say that much.
That was one of the raps where I was like, yeah, this nigga is like, even
that was it.
He is not to be played with.
Not through the lights, cameras, and action, glamour, glitters, and gold. Not when he said that right there.
Nah.
That's the best. Good. What's the Life's Good album is good too, dope too.
Life is Good is fire.
That's the first contemporary hip hop album. That's the verse. God bless your dad. You know what I'm saying? Rest in paradise, my man Twan Mac right there. That's the verse.
Rest in peace, Mac.
Rest in peace, Twan Mac, man. That's the verse. That's the first adult contemporary hip hop album right there. That I'm gonna say right there. That was delivered within the right way. That everybody was able to connect to this shit. And I'm saying he made something for the older people, made something for the younger people to connect to. He was touching on him having a daughter. And I was touching on his relationship. Like he was doing, he did a lot
And you
with
know
that
what I like the most about it? To me, it's the first
album.
album that I feel like he didn't write a bunch of stuff
The hard record
and
was
then start rapping it over beats. Like he was listening to the music and writing the raps.
I don't know. I agree with that. I think he always did that. I think he always did that.
No, I know for sure he didn't because I could tell he's rapping that he had already wrote.
He had the rhymes already wrote, and then he got the then like, all right, this rhyme go to this beat right here, like they would do it like that.
Yeah, I can hear it though. As an MC, I can hear it, but when like it's nothing like seeing him cook fresh, like when he on his hibachi shit. Like I'm telling you, like that We Major, I could tell he came in there and just wrote that shit. And when you hear a nigga like that's like that Scarface, you know what I mean? That's that Scarface. This can't be life. Like when you hear that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I came into the studio to do this with Jig. I got a phone call from one of my niggas. Like when that shit just be real and it be bleeding like that, you could be like, wow. Like, and that's how I feel on that Nas verse. I heard the beat, now I know what to write. First line should it be about the hoes that I like that shit just like
I think it was that beat. That beat was so infectious though, B. That beat was crazy.
Crazy.
It was crazy. That beat was crazy, B. Bink, that was a Bink beat too. That was Bink. That was Bink.
Bring it out of you.
Yeah, that shit. Nah, I know. But that like Nas is somebody I always thought was dope, but when the records finally got to me, they got to me.
You saying Life Is Good was you said that's your number. So that's all right. Rank the Nas album. Rank not 5 Nas. Give me 5 Nas album. Chat. Give me 5 Nas album, please. Chat.
I mean,
chat. Can y'all please in the chat right now? I need y'all to name me your top 5 Nas albums.
That's my top 3.
Which one? What's 3?
Obviously, Life Is Good is my favorite Nas album. Number 2 is Stillmatic. Number 3 is It Was Written. Stillmatic, man. I remember you listening to that shit like, fuck.
Yo, I don't give a bro. I'm tired of this shit, B. I'm tired of you doing this shit, bro. Yeah. How the fuck don't you put Illmatic in the nigga top 3 albums?
Because I don't like Illmatic.
How the hell don't you like Illmatic?
I don't. Why? What the fuck is wrong with me not liking Illmatic? I don't like.
Now I don't like Doggy Style. I don't like Doggy Style. I like Last Meal. I like Last Meal, but I like Pay the Cost to Be the Boss. And I like Blue Carpet Treatment.
That's a great. I love Blue Carpet Treatment. That's my shit.
Though. That's how you sound right now.
Doggy Style wouldn't be in my top 3 Snoop albums.
The trap, backfire, no trap.
You're not gonna win.
Trap is backfire, trap.
How Doggy Style on his best album?
Well, because everybody else likes something, don't mean I fuck with it. Doggy Style is the album that I give all the credit to as an album. Like, you know, when you talk about greatness and it ain't about what you like or what you fuck with, like Doggy Style would probably be number 4 for me on Snoop albums.
Number 4?
Probably, maybe even 5.
That was the best rapping that he did in his whole career.
I understand you feel that.
That was the best songs, the best jams that he had in his whole career.
If you say so.
Yo, please tell him, chat. He reading the chat. Please tell this man he out of his mind, please. Please tell him he out of his mind.
You telling me that, look, every now and then me and the public agree, right? Every now and then. We agree on Blueprint, right? We agree on, well, no, because everybody still tell me Off the Wall, so we don't agree on Thriller. What else do we agree with? Like,
you don't agree with Bad? You think Bad is a terrible album?
No, I think Bad is an overrated album.
Overrated album. Should have had motherfucking 13 singles on it, but it's a terrible.
I think Keith Sweat, Make It Last Forever is better than Bad.
Yo, bro, stop saying that shit on public platforms, B. For real, they got something that you love. Come on, bro. You gotta stop saying that, bro.
Tell you the truth.
You gotta stop saying that.
I told you we can battle him any day.
We're gonna do that though. We're gonna do that. We should
have a real battle when we do the live stream.
But we can't do it on YouTube. We gotta just do it on Twitter though. We could do that. We gotta do it on Twitter. We can't put it on YouTube.
Yeah. Shout out to Revenge. Snoop is Glasses buddy. His opinion sway. That's not true, bro. Y'all gotta realize, first off, when Doggy Style came out, nigga, I was 12, 13. Like
me too.
Like I got it, but I didn't quite understand it. Like I had to go back and listen to see. It's like when I listen to Illmatic, it's kind of like I get it more. Like Doggy Style, I really get it because it makes sense culturally. But like if you're asking me the albums that I'm endeared to, bro, like probably Last Meal is gonna be first.
Let me see what they put in there, man. Play albums of Nas. They put in there. Anybody put their albums for Nas? Let me see what they put on their album for Nas, man. Let me get them Nas. Let me get them top 5 Nas albums, man. Y'all agree with Glasses within the whole shit? Let me see, man. Put it in the chat, please.
Don't do that.
Got Illmatic. It said somebody said Illmatic. Life is good. He said, "What's King's Dream?" I don't know what the hell that is. He talking about King's Disease too. That one agreeing me. King Disease. He called it King Dream. Oh my God. Stillmatic Magic. That was actually 6 albums, bro. I said 5. God damn. All right. So who else put it up there? Blue Carpet Treatment. That was a good album. Blue Carpet Treatment.
That's my second favorite Dog album.
We got what's the name? All right, hold on. Here you go. What's the name? My man Steve. Steve said Illmatic. It was Steve. You know what it is, Steve. You know what it is. Exact. Steve, I'm with you on that right there. That's my list right there, Steve. See, that's my list right there, Steve. See, yo, young man, I be teaching you, young man. You've been around me a long time, young man. I want to rub it off for you, but pause. But let me see what else we got. He said it was rare. I hear people say that all the time though. Like that's one thing I hear all the time is that it was written is better than Illmatic. I can't ever get with that though, but I can understand
what they're saying. But I think Illmatic is too culturally appropriate for somebody to say that they get it.
Yeah,
Illmatic was a little bit more digestible for everybody else.
Yo, Lex, put your top 5 in there. Lex, put your top 5. I want to hear what Lex top 5 is. Go ahead, bro.
A number of them, Lex. So for me, Dog is gonna be The Last Meal, Blue Carpet Treatment, and RNG. And then the first Eastsiders album, and then
top 3? That shit top 3, bro. So you don't got Doggy Style in your top, and at least your 5. All right, now, I got one for you. I got a question for you there. Because for you to say that right there, right? Because you a person that you really, we gotta do it. We're gonna have to do a stream on that one day too, though. I'm saying have a discussion upon really crowning albums with them being classics and stuff like that. So within those 3 albums that you name right there, right?
Goddamn.
Do you consider those 3 albums right there you name classic albums?
No, the ones we think is classic is the first Eastsiders album and Last Meal.
So Doggy Style not a classic.
No, Dog, that's universal. Everybody know that. I'm telling you, out of my top 5 favorite, the ones me and Joey agree on, or people from the West is gonna say, we're gonna all say Last Meal is a classic, and the first Eastsiders album.
That first Eastsiders album for sure.
Yeah, we was just off that really tough. It was different.
Let's put his top 5 Nas albums in there yet.
Nah, he ain't get that.
I ain't listened to the Nas albums enough for me to even have that conversation.
That's what I said. Like I
respect that.
I heard what's funny is I listen to Nas albums like I listen to Dot albums.
Lord, I like King James. I like that 5 right there, King James. He said Illmatic, it was written. Lost Tapes was crazy. But the thing about Lost Tapes is though, and I tell people this shit all the time. See, what Lost Tapes was though, it basically was the song. Like if you go back and you can find the original I Am album, that was the songs that made it on Lost Tapes. I always say to myself, I say when I talk about Nas classic albums, I put Illmatic, it was written, the original I Am album, Lost Tapes, and Life is Good. So I say he got 5 classic albums right there. You know what I'm saying? Within the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Illmatic was some shit though.
Illmatic was crazy. Illmatic was crazy.
Hey, he kicked Jay-Z ass.
He kicked ass. They came back with a cold album.
The crazy shit about what he did to Jay-Z though was when one day we was up in ADHD, right? And we got ready to come. Was you in there that time when the dude who A&R'd the album was in the room and he told us about the whole strategic strategy they did within putting Ether out? Like I didn't realize till years later that yo, bro.
I'm mad I missed that. I didn't
hear West Side. Yo, bro, that shit was crazy. Yo, on top of it coming out on Jay-Z's birthday, them niggas put a fucking billboard up that was directly
across Rockefeller.
Yes. When they looked at the window, they seen fucking Illmatic shit up on. They seen this shit.
They would have called that nigga. That's why I hate the internet today and the kids or even the grown kids that's on it because.
Shout out to Duke
and all type of other shit.
Crazy.
That's funny.
He said, y'all still talking about Nas? Let me go do some more White Girl and maybe I can focus on y'all combo again. I had severe ADHD. About enjoying the ADHD.
Yeah, pull up, man. Everybody welcome, man. Just don't have a pink ticket, man. Everybody welcome.
ADHD, nigga. That toxic ass room, nigga.
Listen, man, it's all hip hop. It's hip hop though, B. It's hip hop, man. That's all
That
it is.
shit's funny, nigga. As soon as I hear a nigga getting cussed out, I start laughing.
Yeah,
Okay, so listen. Master P drags Mia X while responding to her allegations of disrespect and neglect.
But we need to hear about. Let's hear about what Mia X said. I'm gonna send that to you. What Mia?
Right now.
What Mia
There's
said?
some strife among No Limit Records these days, which is sad considering all that Master P and Mia X have done together over the years. Nevertheless, some of the alleged conflicts and miscommunicated agreement for P's Essence Festival set coming up on Sunday, July 6th in New Orleans have caused a rift between the label mates. For those unaware, Mia accused the No Limit boss and his team of mismanagement, lack of proper compensation, and communication, disrespect, and more concerning the Essence set in a lengthy Instagram post earlier this week. As a result, she pulled out of the performance, which promoters billed as the final Master P performance ever and a celebration of his and No Limit's career and legacy. According to All Hip Hop, he responded to this in a since deleted social media post titled "Say Goodbye to the Bad Guy." The New Orleans icon called this alleged situation drama and comedy and denied Mia X's claim. "I agreed to pay her whatever she asked for," he repeatedly wrote in part. "Going to social media after I agreed to do whatever she wanted is disappointing. I've been giving back to our communities for over 25 years, put artists on, gave them opportunities that no one else would. It's been over 20 years ago that these artists were signed to me, and since then, they moved on to other labels. And I still showed love. How is important communication if my management has been speaking to artists directly for years and paying them for shows they book?" The multi-hyphenate added. "And how is it disrespectful to offer a compensation larger than whatever the artist has ever received for a show? The disciples did Jesus dirty, so I know what they'll do to me. Only around you for the benefits. I'm focusing on coaching and making a difference. We're going to turn up one more time for Essence. Salute to all my real soldiers." Master P's legacy in hip hop is not in question, but this conflict with Mia X is still very vague and unclear. Hopefully, they can resolve these issues privately.
So, what I'm gonna say is this first, though, right? This is one thing that be hurting me the most, though, is when I see people like that. And I'm saying we seen them come up. I'm saying we seen them. I'm saying like it messes up like the legacies and like the shit they done built.
Let's call it what it is. It ruins a nigga childhood.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly.
It ruined my damn childhood.
Yeah.
I don't really know what to say. Like I honestly,
why would that ruin your childhood?
Because
we
grew up with together, and you see them as a movement, and then when you see them start to have issues, it's like Santa Claus not real.
Yeah, I agree.
And I mean, you could never, you could never truly get used to it. It's like when you see Mason Puff fighting.
So you guys believe in a white Santa Claus growing up?
Yes.
I still want what the truth is and who adding 2-on-2 or not adding that. Yeah, it's unfortunate, man. Hopefully they figure that out. You know what I mean? Hopefully they figure that out.
Yeah. And then I feel like, and then on a new note within my mature mind, like within knowing that, because my new statement right now is the internet is not real. You know what I'm saying? So, and I started thinking like, yo, maybe this is something to bring a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, hype. When you see her come out, you know what I'm saying? They be like, oh, nah,
yeah. Because how do you make them say without her?
Exactly.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah.
We all them on that song. They all
Yo, is Mia X top 10 female rappers of all time?
I mean, it ain't that many of them. So I don't
That's what I'm saying. You don't think Mia X go up in there? I think Mia X might fall up in there.
Okay, here's the question. Where does she fall at in the South?
Oh, in the South? I think she might fall top 5. With the female rappers.
Of course, we got to go Trina somewhere.
Yeah.
You got Trina. You got Mia X.
You got Trina, Mia X. Who else you gonna put up in there?
Girl that passed away. Gangsta Boo.
Gangsta Boo. I don't think she's top 5 though. Gangsta Boo. Let me see. Let me look it up.
Get 5, Trap.
I don't know if I can get 5, bitch.
From the Midwest.
I mean,
put them in the chat, y'all. Put them in the chat, y'all.
No, from the South.
From the
female MCs from the South. Trina. It is just Trina. Rhapsody is from the South. Rhapsody is there.
She from North Carolina.
Glorilla today. Glorilla today.
Glorilla.
Glorilla.
Yeah.
And Glorilla continuing her stride too. Like Glorilla's still coming, still going. I hope she continues to go too.
Yeah,
you got Lotto. You got Lotto.
The only people I feel Lotto is there. The only people I feel really comfortable putting over Mia X is Trina and Missy.
You got Missy.
Oh, and Megan.
So you got. What about Megan? What about Megan? Yeah, Megan. So you got Missy Elliott, Trina, Megan Thee Stallion, Lotto, Glorilla.
I don't know if I'm going Lotto or Glow over Mia X just yet, even though I'm a Glorilla fan through and through, but I don't know if I would say that quite yet. She got to put it in there. She got to pause. She got to do the work.
Mia X was some shit though. You remember seeing her a lot.
Play with her legacy. She the real deal.
What made us so dope about Mia X is like she's like how like a Nicki was back in the like right now. And I'm saying like well whenever she was coming out, she was standing next to dudes that was rapping.
Yeah, her presence.
She had a
presence on every record.
Yeah.
You believed her. She was like, yo, like that auntie, like that real favorite ass auntie nigga that you fuck with.
That's a fact. Yeah, I fuck with Mia. That's why I think, like last, I really feel like I'm saying that's my new shit though. The internet is not real, and I think that this is all marketing within.
We talked about that with Jay-Z and Solange. I think that shit is marketing.
I don't believe that.
I'm saying that, but I really believe it.
I don't believe that though.
I believe it, man. I think that dude is a master marketer. He is levels above. He don't do too much crappy marketing, but you know, man, he know what he's doing. Like it ain't by no mistake.
You don't see him really get into shit.
Yeah. And I just don't believe she just attacking him in the elevator neither. Like
I don't put shit past no one.
I think it was real. And I think that was just like that moment in that elevator was a real nigga moment. Like
I know about a woman is nigga. Whenever she feel like doing some shit, she do it.
I don't believe that. I
think it was, yo, you playing with my sister too much, nigga. You been playing with my sister too much. She was trying to hold her big sister down right then, bitch. I told you this nigga ain't shit. He probably some slick shit.
I think good marketing allows you to believe certain things, but I'm every day the more I learn about this business, Jay-Z was way ahead of us.
Sometimes the more you learn about marketing, man, it really kind of like take the fun out of this shit.
Yeah, dude, you right, Westside, you right. Yeah.
But I have learned to fall even more in love with the, like I get it, what's in front of the curtains for the fans, the magician, the magic, but the tedious effort, I fell in love with that when it comes to magicians. Like Jay-Z as a marketer is probably the #1 magician, right? As far as hip hop goes, he has the greatest marketing campaigns. He understands marketing on another level, the greatest magician. So I've really learned to fall in love with what's happening behind the curtains. Like if he sets that up with Solange, I totally get why he's in the position that he's in. He's like brilliant. You know what I mean? And here comes this Lemonade album a month or two later. You know what I mean? You didn't just pick them songs. Like them songs was already in the can and y'all figured something out.
They know how to feed, like that's how you know they pay attention to what's going on, not only on the internet. You know what I'm saying? They just don't play into it, but they play into it. It's like they know what's going on. They see how y'all talk, how y'all think. It's like, oh, we got something for y'all.
Yeah, because you got to keep.
And we ain't never got to address it. Like Kendrick doing. He watching everything, and it's like, nigga, I'm going to do this shit. I'm not going to go talk to y'all.
I swear to God, bro. He finally, and it's okay. It's okay to create. This is entertainment. Like, I call it COI. I was just telling King this probably a month ago.
I mean, what's
you either gonna capitalize off ignorance or you going to capture others' imagination. One or the other. And
capitalize off ignorance. That's fire, man.
Yeah, or you going, or somebody like Jay-Z, where you capture others' imagination. You know what I mean? Like, Wack plays on people's ignorance. He know people don't know. Jay is kind of the opposite. He actually captures the imagination of possibilities of being black and what's possible. Like he get on 1% of the nets, but he don't need to say that he owns the nets. So now a guy in hip hop owns the nets. Like that is a different level of imagination to capture. It makes you start to believe anything is possible. I think Jay-Z is, as a hip hop artist, is by far the greatest example of anything is possible. He's like by far the greatest anything is possible. While I do think Snoop is the greatest hip hop artist ever because he's the greatest cultural renaissance ever, even from where he at to for where he finished. Like the fact that they let a Crip do Corona commercials is incredible.
Yeah.
The fact that they let a Crip sit next to Martha Stewart is incredible. The fact that they let a Crip, host the Olympics is incredible. The fact that a Crip at the Super Bowl stage is incredible, and the world is not throwing a fucking fit. That is incredible. But Jay-Z to me is the greatest idea of what could be when you come from where we come from as business goes. Like he understands marketing and how to capture the imagination to where you like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like this is possible.
I was just talking about this with I was talking about this with PG. I was talking about this with PG earlier, right? And I'm gonna say it. And I'm gonna say to my like I think that I love the story of Jay-Z and everything. You know what I'm saying it's like the clown from, you know what I'm saying, from like I said, like Jay-Z will sit down with Barbara Walters, and the first thing they get mentioned is, you know what I'm saying, former crack dealer from Marcy Projects, you know what I'm saying, now billionaire of a big company of Rock Nation and shit like that. It becomes somewhat like of an American dream though, B. You know what I'm saying? But I think at the same time, with it being like that though, B, it's something that
the racism and the fact they keep calling him a crack dealer, like it ain't fun.
Oh yeah, they gonna always let you know that they look at you like a nigga regardless.
But I appreciate that, and I'm glad they keep reminding him because I never want him.
Still nigga.
I never want him to turn into OJ. Like I always be on Charlamagne. I do never want them niggas to turn into OJ. Like you niggas got to stay this. And I don't know if Jay-Z needed that reminder, but I'm glad. Like that's what I Jay kind of don't really own it as much no more. He don't deny it, but he don't own it as much.
Snoop barbecue that nigga to know how much
owns his cultural shit. That's what I love about Dog. You know what I mean? He owns it. You know what I mean? Like he really basks and wins in it. So it's dope to watch them two, especially them two dudes. You know what I mean? Because them two dudes musically probably.
Let me ask you this though, right? Is that really our should that really be our American dream with them being black? You know what I'm saying? Like in America?
What's that?
Being criminals and getting it together the legal way?
Yeah.
I would hope so. I hope so, man. Like I hope we all think we can change our life. You know what I mean? And that's why I think nobody captures the imagination better than Jay-Z. You know what I mean? And we can talk about all the capitalistic ways he goes about it, or people feel like they got cut or whatever, you know what I mean? But again, he a D-boy at heart. So that's why I don't never hold it against him. You know what I mean? When Jay-Z go do some shit, I'll be like, that nigga used to sell dope.
Yes, right. He moved. Yo, bro, everything that he do. Yo, the illest line I heard the niggas say, yo, was I'm the ventriloquist for hustlers, B. That shit touched my soul when he said that. I said, God damn, bro. Like, yo, bro. Like, and I don't think we gonna get it. I mean, I want to say Jeezy. I want a nigga like to say Jeezy and shit like that, though, but when it comes to the nigga, it's old, bro.
Jay-Z something. He's an anomaly, bro. He's something else, bro.
Yeah, he's different. Shout out to Miss Tia. Did you hear DeMizza said Jay-Z will be next president of the United States, Beyonce first lady? Why not?
Could never be.
I think Snoop could be the mayor of California.
I'm not doing that, bro.
I mean, excuse me, the governor of California.
Not doing that, bro.
Man, not doing that. Unfortunate nigga could for sure.
Yeah. I mean, governor, president. No, I'm not doing president
of the United States of America.
No, but Trump did. You know what? I'm bugging. Trump was president. I'm bugging the fuck out.
Then Trump already set the presidents for celebrities.
Yeah, I'm bugging. Jay could be it. Yeah, really got no. I don't think got no felonies or nothing like that. I think Jay could be it though. Yeah. You're right.
President Sean Carter, I can see it. I can see him up there with a suit, gassing everybody up.
He could be it before Kanye. Before Kanye get it, he could get it. Before Kanye get it, he could get it.
Kanye had a decent chance, man. Kanye is a nigga who everything was supposed to happen to, but he was never supposed to ruin it. I don't know how the fuck he ruined it. Kanye was a nigga that I always knew. I could see he had it figured out. He was going to always make it work. I never saw this part. I always saw the beginning part and how he was going to be big. Nothing surprised. Everything about Jay-Z surprised me because I was on Jay-Z first in my neighborhood. First day it came out with Priority. I was on him first.
You was on Reasonable Doubt? You was on Reasonable Doubt, bro?
With Priority, nigga.
No, I'm a priority reasonable doubt. He was on that. He was with that. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah. Because my mom used to go to the record store. She would take me and let me pick records. And the man at VIP in Compton knew I was already selling dope. He didn't know. My mom didn't know. So he whispered to me like, hey, CP, you need to get on this dude Jay-Z, man. This dude right here, he talking your talk. He knew it. And I remember grabbing it, not telling Mom's paid for it. I had my own money, but she used to love, that was our thing. She would take us to buy music. So she took me to buy some music, and I'm on this Jay-Z shit. And shout out to my homeboy Mando, he hated it. My homeboy Tic Tac hated it. Plug and them they hated it. And then 2 years later, here they go. Them niggas playing this shit all day. Yeah. But I remember hearing that nigga, you feel me? Like in high school, just jamming it like, this nigga is dope. And he like, you had never heard nobody voice D-boying at that level, like that. You know what I mean? Like he was just.
Yeah, he was. I remember that, bro. And he was.
It was so cool.
He was balling. He was balling. He was on. Yeah.
No more Big Willie. My game is grown. Before you call me William, I said, "Oh my God!"
But not even just the raps, trap, the music. He was so.
It was the vibe of the whole shit, B. Like I got put on the whole.
And you could tell he was selling dope. It was coming off of it, and I was like, and I remember playing it. I was trying to get Moses, my brother, on it. I was trying to get homies. I'm like, you need to focus Jay-Z. This nigga Jay-Z. And mind you, remember, this is still in Tupac's storm.
96.
Yeah, this is Tupac's storm, nigga. So, but again, we had so much Pac at this point. We off a double CD, Machiavelli. This nigga just
passed. That's how you know too. That's how you know Pac knew he was some shit. That's why he mentioned it.
Yeah.
And I really respected all the niggas, bro. Storm. I played. It was written a little bit. I thought it was dope. I was like, then this dude is cool. Feel me? But Jay, I was selling dope. It just was like, damn, I was in 11th grade, bro. It was crazy. It was
I'll never forget. So it was like the summertime. I had got my man, my old town nigga, he probably was about, I'm at that time, I'm 16. My man might have been like 21, 22. He passed me 2 tapes. He passed me Reasonable Doubt. And when he passed me, he said, yo, bro, this nigga really about what he rapping about. Go listen to this shit. Go listen to this shit, son. This nigga really about what he rapping about. And he passed me MOP Firing Squad album, dude. You know what I'm saying? Those are the 2 albums I got past me. I brought them shit out there a whole year right there. I was already on to it was written though, because it was coming off of Illmatic. I was already on to that shit though. But that Reasonable Doubt though, B, when I heard Friend of Foe, yo, state your biz. You tend to go there it is. Come on, bro. When I heard that shit.
You know what was my favorite joint on there for a long time? Brooklyn's Finest.
It was cool. I ain't like that Faith had twins. You probably had Tupac. Like that's your response. What this nigga saying?
Trap, you really be into the words a lot.
Yeah, I am.
That's the New York. I realize we are into the music. Probably more than the words, and y'all into the words more than the music.
Definitely.
You never thought about that, Joey? Like even though, like me and Joey are writers, so we naturally MCs. But I realize niggas on the West. Like we're into the music. We want the music. We really want the words. They like, nigga, what you saying? Which is weird. I don't know how me and Joey end up becoming writers.
That's like, yo, listen, right? That's like one of my favorite songs on.
We admire. We my bad, Trap.
No, go ahead, bro. You good?
We admire intellect. When there's certain things we into. You're a reader. You into certain shit. When you admire great minds, it's kind of hard not to be take writing serious.
I was gonna tell you that, Trap, Joe. I'm calling the stories that I'm doing on these new releases. They novel raps. They for niggas who like to read.
That's good. I like that.
If you like to read, you'll like these stories that I'm rapping.
So it's gonna be you mean? So you calling your storytelling songs novels then?
Novel rap, straight up novel.
I like that. So I was gonna say though was the fact that. Like one of my favorite songs on Infamous don't even have a beat on this shit, B. You know what I'm saying? When the niggas go on this shit, when these niggas talk about sometimes I wish I had 2 to 3 different faces. I'm going to court for 3 cases in 3 places. One's in Queens, Manhattan, one in Brooklyn. The way things is looking now, I'm seeing Central Booking. Yo, bro, that's the song that I learned.
I didn't get into Mobb Deep, nigga, until Quiet Storm with Kim.
That's crazy. That's insane. That's insane. You ain't into Infamous?
No.
Yo, bro, Infamous.
No, I didn't listen
to on the West Side. Hold on, wait, glasses. Wait a second, glasses.
Go crazy.
You never listen to Infamous?
The album, I never listened
Yo,
to.
please, yo, glasses, yo. When we done with this, let's do a little. Let's do a face. I want you to listen to Infamous with me and listen to that shit from song to song, bro. I'm gonna sit there and smoke. Can you please listen to this shit? Because you, as a writer, how ill you is, I want you to hear this album, bro. That shit.
They haven't produced that album.
The whole album, him and Q-Tip. I didn't
know that.
Him and Q-Tip.
I didn't know Havoc was a producer, nigga, until the documentary came out.
Yeah, nah. The Havoc is the Havoc.
We had so much shit. Listen, Trap. I didn't get into Mobb Deep until Quiet Storm with Kim. I didn't listen to the Infamous until 2016.
That's crazy. It's insane. Y'all got a homie in Mobb Deep? To this day. If that nigga pull up on me, he's playing the Infamous album, B, in his car, B. Like, Infamous is like on the level of Illmatic type shit, B. Like, dead ass.
I hear a lot of great things about it. I've been telling myself I need to go listen to that. And I just never listened to the whole album. I'm aware of it.
Bro.
I remember being younger too, like when Prodigy used to be like looked at as like,
Prodigy.
The best nigga in the game.
No, trust me, we knew New York loved Prodigy, nigga.
Hey, niggas got sound like Prodigy like that. But what you got to think about is like this, though, right? When you got the top artists in the game, you know what I'm saying? Came at two rappers. He came at Prodigy and he came at Nas, B. That was because during that time, 99, 2000, that nigga Prodigy was on fire, B. Prodigy can't say nothing, bro. You got the shit. You got like you said, Quiet Storm, Little Kim. Nigga, the original Quiet Storm is better than that one.
Yeah, I don't know. What started that beef?
What with Prodigy and Jay-Z?
Yeah, why did he put him on the Summer Jam?
Because what it was Prodigy was on fire, B. And Prodigy was throwing mad subs at Hov, B. Like, you got to remember, Hov coming from 98. Hov was on fire. He doing this thing 98. Then you got 99, 98. Murder Music come out. You know what I'm saying? Murder Music come out. You got Quiet Storm taking on, going crazy. Every freestyle nigga Prodigy would jump on. He throwing shots at Hov.
Why he throwing shots at Hov?
Because niggas was looking at Hov as being the king of New York. You looking at Hov as niggas was thinking that Hov was that nigga, and nigga was just like, he was like, nah, he not that nigga like that. Huh?
Wow.
Nah, so Prodigy was just like, it was just slick talking competitive shit though. But he was always like saying some like slick shit. It was like, yo, he was never saying Hov.
That line that you remember that was the slickest thing.
One time he said some shit like, bullet holes in your Bentley Azure door, some shit like that. And Hov was the only nigga who got the fucking Bentley Azure at the time. You know what I'm saying? He's saying shit like that. He just saying slick shit about the nigga, B. Like, even to come out with an album called A Head Nigga in Charge. And now during this time, you niggas just thinking that Hov was the king of New York and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga was just looking down on the nigga like nigga, you ain't that ill. You ain't fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? It was
that's normal. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just NY. It was just the braggadocious shit he was doing though. So when nigga Hov just got tired of that shit and was just like, yo, bro, you sitting here playing tough. You ain't that tough. Ashanti gives a nigga the pictures from a grandmom's studio, and that really just did it. Like, you gotta think like Prodigy was talking super tough. Niggas like Prodigy really.
Y'all in New York everybody in New York didn't know it, so it really was a surprise.
Yeah. Yo, bro, we was at Summer Jam, bro, and the nigga fucking did that. It was a ballerina. I got the pictures. I seen that.
Do you remember how he got to the song? Because nobody had heard Takeover, obviously. This is the first time he performed Takeover because it's not out.
It went from
how did he introduce what he was about to do?
So now Hov is doing Hov is doing a set, right? So Mike done came out and shit. They doing
Yep.
So Mike came out. He doing a song. He rocking that shit. He rocking the whole set. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think, did he do the what's the name? He did the he had the set come out. He did the We Are the Champions. You know what I'm saying? Where Kanye did the shit. When the whole crowd, you know what I'm saying, they all singing the We Are the Champions. Like Rockefeller was on fire at the time of 2000.
Sure.
They on fire. Like everything nigga dropping. The nigga whole set was crazy. His whole set was crazy. And then it came down to, as he did We Are the Champions, the shit came down to fucking, all of a sudden you hear the Queen sample come in. You hear that shit come in. Niggas like, the fuck is this shit?
Oh, the Doors.
The Doors. Matter of fact, the Doors come on. He's like, what the fuck is this shit? And I remember he only did when he was rapping. He did the first 2 verses.
I can't imagine that.
He was a ballerina. I got the pictures, and they all on the stage. It's about like 50 niggas on the stage. You was a ballerina. I got the pictures. I seen ya, and they all pointed to the Summer Jam screen, bro. And niggas look over the screen, and you see the nigga Prodigy on the screen on some old split, but like this, looking at the camera. You know, bro, the nigga he ain't have no ballerina shit on, but the nigga had like tap dance shoes on. Tap dance shoes. He had dance gear on. So niggas is like, yo.
I come with the clever shit though. The way you put
it was clever shit. Niggas is like, yo, what the fuck? Mind you, Prodigy is that nigga at the time, bro. It's HNIC. This nigga just came out and keep it thorough. He going Prodigy on top of the world. You know what I'm saying? So now the nigga come back, finish rhyming. I'm saying whatever they say, they go, ask Nas, you don't want it with Hov? No! Niggas is like, he just say Nas? Oh, he said Nas. Oh my God, it's about to be crazy right now, man. Matter of fact, no, he didn't do We Are the Champions yet. After he got the Nas shit though, then they went into We Are the Champions. They exited the stage of We Are the Champions. You know what I'm saying? They exited the stage of that shit. The shit was crazy, big.
Historical moment, though, man. Historical moment.
Nah, it was definitely like I said. That might have been that moment of that Summer Jam and that moment in hip hop. I think that kind of took it. I think Kendrick topped that with Toronto. He topped that with Toronto.
Kendrick didn't pretty much. He just did something that you ain't.
Yeah.
You know, he made a nigga sue him, man.
Yeah, but. Yo, bro. Yo, Westside, we was up in the room earlier, right? And it's so crazy that when we first heard of the lawsuit, I'm gonna say that the whole room was on some of this some sucker shit, this, that, this. You know what I'm saying? This is corny, nigga doing that shit because he lost a rap battle. Yo, the way this shit kind of shifted, B, like niggas is kind of finally understanding and this nigga doing this shit though, B.
I think the more and more he do it, I think people just, I don't know.
The shit bugging me out though, bro. It's bugging me out how like even Lex sitting up in there, he finally understanding that Lex is a hip hop culture motherfucker. He's finally understanding and this man suing over this shit, B.
I think the more you look into it, you find it's almost like how people was feeling about Diddy, and then the more and more they pay attention to the case, even though I think Diddy shit is a little more justifiable, honestly.
That's nice.
Like Drake literally is doing the most un-hip hop shit you can ever do, bro. And you can control the narrative on the internet. You can continue to just feed it and make it seem like it's something else. And really, it's just a nigga who is a sore loser.
I'm tired of Lil Rod. Lil Rod is puffy, man.
Is that he gay, right?
The producer dude. Just give me the ice. The producer dude. You see that shit though, bro?
Yeah.
So you finna see a lot, man. It's crazy.
I'm not feeling Lil Rod. Lil Rod got to go sit somewhere, man. Not personally. Not on the dick, bro. He got to go sit down.
Pause, man. Pause.
Man, because I'm just tired of niggas like, look, I get it, man. You got your personal beef with Diddy. You didn't punch on Cuz. You didn't say nothing to Cuz in real life. You ain't press your line on Cuz. You ain't press your line on nothing. Like, I hate the fact that they be using that moment, Cuz, to try to big theyself up and look like a victim. Cuz ain't no such thing as a male victim unless you get shot, nigga. If you let a man make you do some punk shit, nigga, we ain't finna feel sorry for you, nigga. Right. We're not feeling sorry for no man unless you got shot. The only way you can be a victim as a man is if you got shot.
So he complaining the same way Cassie did.
Nigga, if you let a nigga touch your PP, nigga, you're not a victim to us. You could be a victim to the United States government. You could be a victim to the police, but you're not a victim to us if you let a man make you do some unmanly shit.
So Terry Crews wasn't a victim?
No. That big old nigga supposed to whoop ass.
That big old gay nigga. Come on, man.
It's the same thing with Cassie. Like what it is that people we just in a different time, you know what I'm saying? And people feel like, oh man, so he would have lost his whole career if he would have said something. So what? I'm telling you right now, nigga. And if an executive nigga touch me like that, I'm flighting that nigga right.
Call the police.
Look, I don't think Terry is gay. I don't think Terry is trying to follow a really pop line. You know what I mean? But you still supposed to kick some ass. Shout out to Coach.
Terry let an old white man come and grab his, you know what I mean, bitch?
Yeah, bro, I beat your old ass. Coach of mine live. Did y'all hear about Drake, Nicki, Kanye got busted for body string? That ain't nothing new, bro. The whole industry, that's part of marketing, man. It was a time when they wrote articles on billboards about different people using marketing. So the way everybody keep talking about body strings and that shit, it don't work the way you think. You know what I'm saying? So
people don't understand that part of the business. They don't understand that side of the business. They've been wiping away
millions and billions of streams every day. You know what I mean? Like, it's what it is. You know what I mean? So I don't even look at that funny if they did a whole article on Drake and different people, French and different people body streams, like in Billboard. Like, I don't really care about that shit. That the whole business is using bots. That's how they market. They understand that y'all care about numbers, so they can fuck with the numbers to make y'all be interested in the song. So, you know what I mean? It don't change that these songs as hit records is hit records. You know what I mean? It don't work that way. It just
check that last one I just sent right there, Glasses. Let's keep it on the little raw shit, though. Check the joint.
What?
The shit I just sent this man. I want to know what that shit is about right there. What's up with her? What's up with her?
Maybe going against New York?
No, bro. The last one I sent in the lunch hour.
Yeah, going against New York.
Not going against New York.
When she go against Jay-Z, she going against New York.
Oh, okay. I got you. I've
been trying to ignore that shit, dog.
Well, why is that happening?
That's some private shit.
She's still loyal. She's still loyal to her team. I get it. You know what I mean? But you can't go against New York. You know what I mean? And you shouldn't be doing it publicly. Like the homies be my homies, bro, but I'm not finna go against the land. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna I might have a problem in real life, but I ain't finna publicly be making the land look soft. But Nicki got a vagina, so you know it's gonna be carried. Our loyalty gonna be carried out a little different.
Bro, look at them damn comments though, B. She better chill out. She might have her little crew, whatever they call them people, but them beehives though, B, is going crazy in the comments. They said you got one more chance, but we
know Nicki going at Jay now.
Yeah, bro.
Going at Jay for a while.
I don't know what that's about though.
What do you like? Is Jay supposed to rap against Nick or something? Like, come on, Nick, rap against you, dog.
Because you gotta ignore women, man.
Yeah, definitely. Ain't going back and forth with no woman.
Are you putting songs and shit, Nick?
B might go at it though. I think B might go at it though.
You gotta just ignore her, bro. Like,
yeah, but
no. Hov can write some shit for B. We ain't about to do that.
He need to sign a female rapper and get active.
You got Rap City.
No. He need to sign a female rapper that's accountable.
A street chick, right? Some street chick.
Get cracking.
Yeah, like one chick, like a Scarlet type bitch.
Yeah,
I like Scarlet Babin too, man.
Yeah, I like Scarlet too. John Swift is doing this is why I be one of them legacy producers to get with new artists. Like, you're not done, bro. Work is still to be done. So salute Swift for taking on that Scarlet project. I really like that album. Y'all should go listen to that Scarlet album. It's really good. Scarlet, not Scarlet. Scarlet.
And I thought, and people was really, I'm telling you about her though, right? So people was really wanting some shit like I think it was because of the way, because when I first heard it though, I ain't gonna hold you, I thought it was like some old trolling shit at first though. I thought it was straight trolling at first. I thought like, because the way she was coming across, it sounded like the way people feel about us, but then like our woman from New York is always like super aggressive and tough and like, you know what I'm saying, Timberland boots, like they look at it like that though. So I thought that was her whole image though. But on this album right here, like she softened it up though. But I like what she did on this album.
Still a woman. She like, nigga, I'm still a woman. Like,
yeah.
Like I think Swizz did an amazing job, man. I think it's important. Like I said, that like Premier take a new artist. Like, I mean, you don't have to. Rock new artist. I stand by hip hop supposed to keep reinvesting in the next youth for the next generation. You know what I mean? They have to.
Yeah. You've been saying that though.
Niggas need to take heed for sure.
Yeah. He definitely been saying that though, as far as like I think the one thing that we missing within New York though, man, like for us to basically get up there that level is the production within it though, B. You know what I'm saying? We need the production with it. And Glass been saying that shit for about 3 years now, though, B. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? They try to do it, but it's just like they try to do it with a new sound. I like the new sound. Like, I always like the new sound, though, but I think in order to get it, we got to get into the essence of it, though, B. We got to get into the roots of it and then do something, and then present something else, though. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Miss Tia. Get her in the show. Get her on the show. You know what? I should do a podcast with Scarlett. I like that, man.
That'll be dope.
I would really like that, Miss Tia. Like, I would love to get Scarlett. I'll reach out and start trying to sit it down and put it together because I think I'm somebody
We need to get some guests up on here, though, too. We should start doing that.
I'm really one of those people that can speak to Scarlett's journey as a hip hop. You know what I mean? Like, I've been really documenting her since she first started making some waves. So, like her, people like Glorilla, what's funny is over the last 3-4 years, I have kind of been a little bit more vested in FemCs, even Lotto. Like, I've been watching, really dope stuff happen. So I think I could really add something interesting to the conversation.
They embody that real hip hop and that spirit, and it seemed authentic. I fuck with it. That's why I like Glorilla.
Yeah.
Even Scarlett, like her energy, like I see you New York the fuck out. I'm like,
I wasn't really a Scarlett fan. I got friends with you, but with this album,
even a little. What's the little girl that sound like she from New York? She kind of reminds me of around a little bit.
Oh, you talking about Lola Brooke? Lola Brooke. This is my Lola Brooke.
Like she sound like she from New York.
Yeah, now she from New York. She from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Derek was working with her. You know what I'm saying? I like what Derek was doing with her, but then as far as like, because I ain't want to hear. Like, listen, I'm more for a woman coming like Foxy found the balance within her shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like Foxy was coming across tough and like she was doing that shit like that though, but it was still ladylike within the whole shit like that. I don't want to.
Just a little bit of aggression, just not not some shit that was like, look, quit acting like I'm gonna beat you the fuck up.
Exactly. Word. What else we got next, guys? What you got over there?
It's in No Ceilings Live, lunch hour every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, right here, noon Pacific Standard Time.
You know, you Tuesday.
Digital Soapbox, huh?
This is Tuesdays and Thursdays dinner time.
Oh, excuse me. This is the dinner table, which will be done Tuesday and Thursday at 7:30. I'm not sure if we're gonna keep this going. We're gonna talk about it some more to figure it out how we gonna switch.
Let me drop something up in there real quick before you go. There you go.
This is the dinner table, 7:30 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays, Pacific Standard Time, right here on Digital Soapbox. Make sure you subscribe to the No Ceilings podcast channel on YouTube. It's right there. We're about to start doing some really dope membership programs, a bunch of really dope stuff. So make sure y'all subscribe to that. The No Ceilings podcast channel. Shout out to Squid. Let's do Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursday. That might be cool. Tuesday, lunch table. We did the table. Wednesday, lunch hour.
I like that.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that might be cool.
I like that.
That might be Squish. I might take that. I know I'm gonna see Squish next week. So shout out to Squish.
Squish in Dallas, right?
I think she's gonna be in Denver though. Okay. But again, we do this stream to support the No Ceilings podcast. Just dropped a great episode, Conversations, Concepts, and Critique on Hip Hop. You can check that podcast out on the iHeart Podcast app.
Dallas?
The Apple Podcast, Squish in Dallas. Apple Podcast, anywhere you get your podcast from. The No Ceilings Podcast, executive produced by Charlamagne the God, the Black Effect Podcast Network, and iHeart. And we're going to get about this thing. How many likes we got?
I think over 70. You look again.
That's good.
Yo, double tap on your screen if you're on YouTube. Double tap on your screen if you're on YouTube.
All eyes on me, the top 3 West Coast albums. My opinion. That's a good point.
Man, stop playing.
Good point.
Did that link go in there? Did y'all see that link that I just put in there?
Thank you for the $2. Lyrically, me and X will kill Megan and Trina. I think Megan might have another thing to say.
I don't fucking
y'all hate Megan and hate Megan is the thing, but y'all better stop playing with that motherfucker from Dallas.
Megan had one flow. Megan got one flow. I'm not fucking with that shit. Megan got one
flow. Man. Megan be rapping.
Yeah, that motherfucker can rap. Y'all better stop playing with that motherfucker.
That link go up in there or not?
She a West Coast fan, so I fuck with Megan.
That motherfucker really rap. Shout out to Nick. Thank you for the $5, Nick. Snaps on the dinner table, my man.
Appreciate it.
We got over 100 likes between digital and No Ceilings.
See, that's why.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
So combine them both, we got over 100 likes.
Megan is good. Stop it, free Tory. Fuck Tory.
Who said fuck Tory?
I said fuck Tory.
Oh, out of here.
Yeah, fuck tour.
Yo, come on, wrap this shit up, bro. You
Yeah,
bugging the fuck out, man. Yeah, we're going to Clubhouse, man. We're going to Clubhouse, man. West Side, pull up on Clubhouse, man. Crash,
My nigga.
go to bed, bro.
We will see y'all. We're gonna see y'all tomorrow because Coach gonna come even for the 4th of July. Trap gonna miss.
I might pull up. I might see what I can do. I might pull
here
up
to make sure we get y'all barbecue set off and kick it off the right way. And we'll talk about tomorrow how we gonna move forward with this lunch table. This lunch hour and dinner table is going on, man. Trap said, Squeeze said, Trap tired of us. He is.
Trap, you said
enough is
some
enough.
barbecue food, Trap.
Huh?
DoorDash here.
Let me see that time. I got you, King. I got you. I'm gonna hit you. I got you, King.
There ain't no places open down here. Why the fuck would
play you on the 4th of July?
Grab that nigga from the back of his neck. He got mad.
Nigga don't want nobody that had no motherfucking 4th of July. He like, no, you need to work so you can DoorDash my food on the 4th of July.
What's your snaps on my petro, nigga? What's your snaps on my petro?
My nigga Black Snake Moan back there, man.
We going to ADHD. Squishy, listen, Squishy. I apologize. I didn't know you was in the building yesterday, the other day, Squishy. I got you, Squishy. Whenever you play ADHD, I'm rolling the red carpet out for you. About to open that right now. Make sure you pull up. Got you.
When we go to Denver, Trap, go to Denver. You got to make sure you set up the the Viola in Denver.
Yeah, we got some. We ain't got no stores though, but I make sure everything's straight out there for you. We got some shit going on out there though.
My dog, much love. I'll see y'all tomorrow at noon Pacific Standard Time. If Joey not working, which I doubt he is on the 4th, maybe he'll come back. Much love, y'all.
You got to pull up, Joey.
I'm definitely working.
Ah man. No days off. Ferris Bueller shit.
Working on the 4th. That's what you say.
That's double plus. That's double plus half right there. You get that money.
I'm one away, man.
Get that motherfucking chicken.
I'm one record away, nigga. I'm out of here.
Trap ain't coming to no fucking Denver. Much love, y'all.
I might come
tomorrow.
Love. I'm out.